morning everyone, and welcome to a self-care vlog. I'm really looking forward to bringing you along for this day because I don't always film these days. It's kind of how I prioritize moments off, like mornings or a weekend, how I would sort of take time for me, filling my cup, doing the things that make me feel good. And recently I've just had the loveliest comments about how I'm looking my happiest and healthiest version of myself. And I think that comes down to a lot of small choices I've been making every day. But I do really prioritize making sure that I'm tapping into what my body needs. I've been feeling very intuitive, and when my life gets very busy and I'm on the go and I'm traveling a lot, having these days, mornings, whatever, just to prioritize like the things that I know are good for me, I can show up better when it comes to my friendships, my work, my relationship. So that is going to be what today is. Self-care is all about making myself feel good inside and out. So I'm very excited that today's vlog is kindly sponsored by Garnier, who are a brand I love and trust and use all the time. I actually didn't realize how many of their products I have across like skincare, hair care, and I'm going to show you some new things that I have been really liking. Garnier actually asked me, what products do you need right now? And it kind of sparked the idea for this video because they gave me full reign to pick whatever products that I thought you might like to see, but also that work for me, because skincare, hair care, it's subjective, right? Only you know what you need, but I'm going to show you because I have been trying a lot of different things from them and I'm really excited. Beauty is definitely a great place for me to start when it comes to a self-care day, but we're also going to be popping out in this vlog today, running a few errands, taking myself out for brunch, having a little reading morning. I love these, so I'm really excited to show you. I'm also going to, pick up some bits that I need ahead of a trip to Paris, which I'm going to talk to you a bit about later on. So shall we start the day, head into the bathroom and have a bit of a glow up? Because I'm in my robe right now. I need to transform myself and I need my hair to be done today so that I don't have to stress and worry about it in the morning because I've got an early train to London. First things first, let's get this hair out of this scrunchie, and this is normally how I sleep in my curls, and then I will just refresh them. Now these probably have another day in them, but because we're traveling tomorrow, I don't want to do this routine in the morning. Look at it. My hair's been on such a journey, and when Garnier asked what I need, I said my hair was feeling quite dry and they recommended a hair mask, and I tried this the other day and it is lovely. This is their Nourishing Banana Hair Food. It's a multi-use mask for dry hair. You can actually use it in 3 different ways: as a conditioner, as a mask where you can apply it on wet hair and leave it for 3 minutes, which is what I like to do, or as a leave-in conditioner. I do feel like I've been missing out on a hair mask in my life. This is definitely a big part of a self-care day because obviously my day-to-day quick showers, I'm just doing shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, whereas when I'm taking a bit more time for myself, the hair mask goes in, shaving my legs, exfoliating while this is on, and just giving myself that full beauty MOT, you know, like a full the works. So let's get in the shower, get this on, and get my hair washed, and then we'll do my skincare. I really wish you could feel my hair. This is so nourishing. It's packed full of vitamins and loads of good stuff that my hair loves. Normally my hair is so knotty when I come out the shower, but look at that. I've not even used a brush yet. Like, it's going straight through. It's so soft. I'm gonna do my curly hair routine next. So I'm gonna pop on one of my favorite YouTube channels. I have mentioned Kevin so many times, WDW Kevin, but he does pin trading videos. I love watching his vlogs so much. And to me, a big part of my self-care mornings or days is definitely entertainment, TV, books, movies, shows, comfort things that make me feel good or are gonna inspire me or lift me up, especially if I've had a wobbly week or I've been upset about something. Bring myself back up to a place where I feel good. I have to rely on the things I know work, and watching him on YouTube is definitely one of them. So pop that on the side, I'll do my routine, and then we'll do skincare. For my skincare, I have been loving the Garnier Vitamin C range. I actually picked up this myself on a day in London. It was a sunny day and I wanted to make sure I was protected, and this is the Brightening Over Makeup UV Mist. You might have seen me use this a few times before. It's so great for just a quick spritz and top up. I love it, but I didn't realize how many amazing products they also also have in the range. In fact, I actually bought myself a few of the vitamin C face masks. So we're going to do one of these, the sheet masks. They're infused with the quantity of 1 bottle of serum. With my skincare for the summer, I'm focusing on brightening, and that's why I'm really into the vitamin C range. So let's get this on. I'm also going to strip our bed and have some fresh bedding because that is always going to make me feel good. And in case you're wondering, Benji is at B&Q and he's out running errands and working on some reno stuff around the house today. I actually love being in the house by myself because we live and work together. Having like the quiet is so nice. I never need to cut their masks either because look, they already fit so nicely. I mean, this is a vibe, isn't it? 15 minutes of this, let's strip the bed and then finish with the rest of our skincare. We are about to renovate this room, so this is probably one of the last times you're going to see it like this, but let's get the bed stripped. It needs washing. I need to pick an outfit, something that's going to make me feel good, but also I don't want to take on the trip to Paris. Maybe this dress? It's quite thick and heavy, so I never travel with it. So that's quite nice, isn't it? It's from Jules, it's old. Yeah. Nice midi dress. Comfort is key. This dress is so lovely, floaty, and obviously comfortable. So this is what we're wearing today. I'm almost ready to take off the mask and I'm excited to go out for a bit of brunch. It might even be closer to lunch at this point because we really have been taking a moment for ourselves today. But I am going to take my book and read as well and take myself on a bit of a reading date, which is one of my favourite self-care things to do. It is time. Oh, lovely. My skin feels incredible. On my day-to-day, when I'm not doing a face mask, I apply the vitamin C serum cream. It helps boost glow and it's got no grease. Actually, I really want to show you it. Look, it just goes on so smooth and so nice. Oh, love that. Now that does have SPF 25 in, but of course I wear an SPF 50 every single day. This is the Vitamin C Daily UV Invisible, and I like quite a few of the Garnier SPFs actually. The hyaluronic acid one is brilliant too. This is all part of the same range and I love it. It smells really good. It's so easy to apply every morning. You can use it as a moisturizer, and look at that. No grease, no shine. Obviously, the priority is being protected from UV rays, but this does also help boost glow. If you're looking for a daily SPF that you can wear nicely under makeup, then look no further than Garnier. Honestly, amazing. I've come up to the window so you can actually see just how glowy and lovely my skin looks, and I just feel so good. So there we go. Very happy. As I'm recording, my beauty desk has still not arrived for the spare room, so I can't sit and do my makeup how I would like to. I'm still on the floor in the bedroom or in the bathroom, but when my skin is looking and feeling so good, I actually don't like wearing a lot of makeup. When I was in France, I had lots of makeup-free days, or I would just wear mascara and just keep it very minimal. So I think that's what I'm gonna do because it is so glowy and nice that I don't want to necessarily cover that up. I naturally do have redness, so just gonna put a little bit of my red CC Correct cream on. My skin has actually evened out so much using the vitamin C range, but this just helps that little bit more. I know it sounds crazy, but my life is so chaotic sometimes. Like, I am on the go so much, so just to have a moment of quiet, because already this morning we've had IKEA, DPD, the window cleaner, my neighbours are redoing their driveway, and just all the noise can sometimes just make my anxiety so heightened. So taking just these moments for me, just to think about how I want to approach the week ahead, what I need to prioritize, and if I don't prioritize myself and what makes me feel good, then I can easily get myself into a place where I lose sight of what I need and I get really aggy, and yeah, I don't want to be in that place. Speaking of chaos, we have had a crazy last minute opportunity to go to Paris, which we're very excited about. We are working on a campaign in the city for a few days, but of course it would have been rude not to have added Disneyland Paris on. So we had no plans or intentions of visiting this year. We were waiting for Adventure World to open, which is Disney's studio park, basically having a refurb and a revamp and a whole new name and whatnot. But as we're so close, we just thought we'd go and film a vlog for you, and honestly I'm ready for some more Disney magic in my life, so I'm very excited to be heading back. I'm also really excited about Paris. Benji and I haven't done Paris as a city together. We're actually going to see Hercules the musical in London tomorrow, so we've combined it so that we see the show and then we're going to go straight to Paris after. So we're taking the Eurostar in the evening, which is also a little chaotic. So I've got to think about what I wear to the theatre and travel to London, then immediately travelling to Paris, and then what I want to wear in Paris for 3 days, and then Disneyland Paris for a few days, which means I'll need my ears, my pins, my bags. Plus I'm working on a few different campaigns and there just seems to be so many things going on. I'm keeping it so minimal. Just gonna pop on a bit of mascara and a bit of blush, and that's it really. Less than 5 minutes, less than 10 products, so simple, but that's all I want and need today. The next thing I have to decide is if I want to get the diffuser out and dry my hair, but I actually want to go for a walk down the beach, so I think we'll see if my hair will dry in the wind. I've now done deodorant, perfume, contact lenses, teeth, and I am ready to start the day. I have come down to Branksome Chine, which is one of my favourite beaches and areas where we live. There is a restaurant called Rockwater right on the beach. It is a beautiful restaurant that I love. You can sit upstairs or downstairs with views over the ocean. It's dog friendly. I've been here with friends and I've eaten with Benj, and I recently came down and had this, which was the fruit platter bowl. It was delicious and I had a chai latte and loved it, and my intention was to have that again today, but it's actually 11:30, so I feel like we might be leaning into more lunch. But I'm going to take myself for a solo meal, and I've got my book and my headphones, and I cannot tell you how empowering it is to just sit amongst the hubbub of all the conversations and people in the restaurant and just be by yourself. Obviously I love spending time with Benj, and we're going to spend the next week having a lot of meals together in Paris, which I'm so excited for, but to have just a moment to be allows my brain to just think differently. And I sometimes get a lot of inspiration sat in a restaurant like this, and I will also often bring my laptop as well and work, but today is all about doing it for me. So I have got my book and I do intend on just having a moment to enjoy a bit of food there, so that is what I'm gonna do. And while I was driving over, I have been listening to Atomic Habits by James Clear. I actually read this book years ago. I think it was COVID time, so I want to say about 5 years ago, and it genuinely changed my life. There were so many learnings that I have forgotten, or I just needed a new boost, and I have been working on a lot of like well-being, mental health, physical, eating habits, like everything. In Atomic Habits he talks a lot about the 1% change, how you show up for yourself, and if you make those small changes each day, you know, they will eventually add up. But he also talks about habit stacking, which I really like, which is when you essentially have a habit you already do and then you add your new habit that you want to add in. One thing he just suggested is like, if you make your bed every day but you're trying to read more, then put your book or your Kindle on your pillow, so that when you come to bed at night your book is then waiting there for you, and that will spark the memory and habit of, oh okay, I want to read a chapter before I go to sleep. Another one that's worked for me is I carry a water bottle a lot of places, not only when I travel but like on the journey over here I've been drinking this so that I'm starting my day fueling my body, and this is the only thing I've had so far is just water. I also have a water bottle by my bed and at my desk in my office, and I have certain bottles, so a purple bottle by my bed and I have a white one with bows on it that goes in my office, and I will make sure that they are fresh and have juice or water in so that I'm always staying hydrated. I know it sounds crazy, but to me these things do work. The book I'm reading right now is The Summer of Broken Rules. It's a young adult, so it's very easy to read. I just wanted something very light, and I don't have long left actually. I would really like to try and finish it. Should we go and eat, because I am hungry? Okay, here's the restaurant, Rockwater, and here is the beach. And Benj and I actually had a picnic down here the other day. It was amazing. They have these electric barbecues, so we cooked on here. Yeah, the sea and the beach is so nice. It's like proper golden sand. I love it. They also have a snacks by the shore little setup there. You can get ice creams. It's also really safe to swim around here. They normally have lifeguards. There they are over there. Obviously it's a bit choppy today, but there are people in the sea. But it's actually a little drizzly. I do want to go for a little walk around here, so we will walk after I've eaten because I'm hungry, so let's prioritise food. food first. Okay, so the food menu starts at 12, so I've got half an hour to get some reading in, order a coffee. I know they do a really good chai latte, so I know that's what I want. It's so pretty in here, I really love it. And right next to the kitchen actually, because I can see food coming out. And then the ocean is out there. This is the menu. They've got some really nice starters. They have mozzarella and bruschetta. They also have some nice salads. And then for the mains, they've got some burgers. I don't know what I fancy. I think maybe a salad. And they also do pizzas. So they've got loads of different pizzas, which could be an option too. My drinks have arrived. My first one is my chai latte with a shot of vanilla. It's so amazing. And then I also got a strawberry pressed juice. Let's try this first. That is absolutely amazing. That tastes so fresh. Try this too. Have a drink. They make it perfect, exactly how I like it. Oh my gosh, oh, that's so good. I'm so happy. Right, now I'm gonna get my headphones in, because although I don't mind the sound of the people, it's just quite nice. I can hear it still out of my AirPods. They're not noise cancelling ones. And I listen to some morning jazz on YouTube. I listen to it on the plane as well, anytime I'm reading, relaxing. Morning Jazz Cafe, one of the 24-hour instrumental ones, one of these. That one will do. I know you can't hear it, but it's like lovely piano jazz in the background, so nice. Oh my goodness, look at my salad. This is gorgeous. It's got feta, tomato, cucumber, croutons. So delicious and fresh. I can't wait to eat this. And I've been reading a chunk of my book. I'm getting through it. And because this is one from America, I call these my floppy books because they stay open like this, which is so nice. That was such a lovely lunch. I enjoyed it so much. I definitely want to keep doing that. Part of my self-care days is definitely getting some movement in. And I don't think that always has to be the gym or, you know, doing a big hardcore workout. Just getting a nice walk in, somewhere a bit different than around the block of my house. That's definitely something I prioritize. I'm going to put my Atomic Habits in so that I'm not walking along in silence. As I'm walking along, I thought I would offer some suggestions for other things you could do on your own self-care day. So something that's really lovely is taking yourself to a proper florist and buying some flowers that you can enjoy, cut the stems, see them blossom, going and picking them out or asking the florist to do a bunch for you. Normally you can just say to them, I've got a budget of X amount of money, would you be able to do me a bouquet? It's for myself, I like these flowers, and you can smell them all, and that is such a lovely activity. So that would be something I'd suggest. Another one is the cinema. Solo cinema dates are amazing. They're actually less intimidating than food because it's dark, so you're in that dark room and no one's really caring who you're with or not with, especially going to see a film that you feel like no one else wants to go and see with you. Just taking yourself there, picking out a nice cinema snack and enjoying it with no distractions, no one sort of trying to talk to you through the film. Trust me, it is wonderful to go on a solo cinema day. And if any of that sounds a bit intimidating and you just want to stay at home, then something I've been talking about a lot this year is colouring. Adult colouring is so good for mindfulness. Benji is also into it, and we have Ohuhu pens, which I can leave a link below, and our books are by Coco Wu is the designer. I actually buy them from Waterstones, but you can get them on Amazon, but the ones that are published by Penguin have the thicker paper. But if you put a sheet of paper behind your colouring, the alcohol markers, they do bleed through, but they'll just bleed into the paper that you've put underneath. But anyway, colouring is such a lovely activity and has helped me so much when I'm looking for downtime. I think for me, a lot of the time it's switching off, like actually allowing my brain to stop. I actually really want to dig out my Nintendo Switch again and play Animal Crossing or Disney Dreamlight Valley. Maybe a new game. I think I need something new, fresh, that I can sit and be in that world. And I think that's why I love reading so much too, because reading is another one, and same with the cinema. Anything that can allow me to not be glued to my phone, that I can just focus on that piece of entertainment. Because even when I'm watching TV at home, I end up just flicking through my phone, you know? They are some suggestions. I would absolutely love to hear if you have any more, what you like to do, what your hobbies and joy in your 30s is something I'm really embracing, and I'd love to know what things work for you. I just had to take a quick break, a moment, because tickets for Jeremy Jordan's solo one night only concert at the Royal Albert Hall has just launched, and Benji absolutely loves him. I mean, I do too. If you don't know, he is huge in the musical theatre world. He's an incredible actor, and we have only ever seen him on like filmed productions. We've never seen him in real life, and we were desperate to go and see him in New York, but could never make it happen. We fell in love with him, and think it was in Newsies, which was on Disney Plus. It's sadly not anymore. And we also saw Bonnie and Clyde that he was in, which we watched at the cinema, like the recorded version. He also recently did The Great Gatsby on Broadway. He's just incredible. Benji and I have said that we'll go anywhere where he is next. So we've been waiting to see what show he's going to be announced in, and then we both said we'll go to New York if we have to. But turns out he's coming to London, so that suited us perfectly. So I've just managed to get us tickets. They were going so far, so I just had to stop and like focus on that. It's not until July, but I'll put that straight in the diary now, and we will probably vlog a bit of that too, so you can hear our review. As I approached the car, I was thinking the car does need a clean, and that's another thing I like to do on a day like today, get the car cleaned or clean my office or bedroom and space at home. Having a clean and tidy space equals a tidy mind. We've actually been working so hard on making the space so much better, and we've been working on our cloak room, which is like a random little room that we can't use for much else, but Benji has built the most amazing storage in there, so we'll show you that very soon. And our main bedroom is getting some love. So yeah, I just really love our house and space. I actually ordered a frame from John Lewis, which I've had a text to say is ready to pick up, so we'll go there next, and then boots, because I want to get some more SPF for this trip, because I've just checked the weather in Paris, and as we are there, it's gonna be 31 degrees. Wowza. That was a lovely walk, and it is now 22:02. Just getting some fuel, filling up the car. Bit of a boring errand, but must be done. Next stop, we are popping into Boots to get a couple of beauty bits that I need for our trip. This is what I'm looking for. I absolutely love this. The Ideal Bronze Mist. I used this in France and it was brilliant. Next stop, John Lewis, to pick up my frame and have a look for a doorstep. Doorstep? I need a doorstop is what I need for the spare room. Do you think they'll have one? Not loads of options for doorstops. They have these sort of fabric-y ones, or they have this pyramid thing, or this one, which is like a marble. I only ordered a photo frame, A2, so big, but like not this big. I have no idea why it's so big, but we will take it home and figure that out. Maybe it's just in bubble wrap protecting it. It only just fits in the boot. Across the road from John Lewis is a HomeSense, so I'm just gonna pop in here and see if they have a doorstop. I do love a little mooch in HomeSense. If you were a doorstop, where would you be? Oh my gosh, I really love that for my spare room. Is it super duper girly? Yes. Is it really cute though? I may have got carried away, and I have found some decorative pillows for the spare room, the day bed. Oh, there's so many good ones. Look. They're so cute. I don't need any mugs, but I love this one with all the bows on it. Oh, it's only $4.99 as well. They have so many good ones. Look at that. With the bows and the cherries. Love. No doorstop, but 3 new pillows. So I'm going to take them all home and see what looks good on the spare bed. I'm sure you've already seen this by now, but still tweaking the room. I also had to buy a bag to carry them back to the car, and this is like a travel one. Look at all the different things on it. It was only £1.50, and it's extra large, so it like folds out massive, so I can fit loads of things to go in the loft in that. It is now time to go home. Look at how the pillows look. Get the poster in the photo frame and put that on the wall and see how that looks. And then I need to do a bit of work. I need to artwork and I need to pack. So it has been such a lovely day. Got the frame and it is the correct size. Look at this. I bought the artwork from a designer called Simply Katie. She's actually a viewer, she follows me, and I placed an order. I found her just from Googling and trying to find something. Isn't it so pretty? I love it, and Benji loves it too, just to premise, because I think people think that Benji doesn't like the pink, but he's encouraging it. He thinks it ties in nicely, so let's put it up. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. These were the new cushions I got. This one was Cath Kidston. It was $16.99 and I thought that would look quite good. I got this one which says super duper, but I actually just want it on the plain pink side. Let's see how that looks. And I also got this fairly obnoxious bow, but I thought it would all tie in, so let's see, shall we? I am so happy with how this is looking. The fairy lights, the new print and the new pillows, it's all coming together so nicely, and I've actually just tucked the bed in. I'm loving this space so much. It's nearly done. Benji's still boxing in the wardrobe. I'm still waiting for the beauty desk. I now have to go and work on a reel, which will take me about an hour, and then I'm going to start packing. I know this is not a pack with me vlog, but I will show you a little bit of how that looks. I am on the floor in the bathroom because when I was shaving my legs this morning, I noticed that my toenails needed doing. So I'm going to take off the old crusty stuff and I'm going to obviously paint them. And we've had dinner, we've watched a bit of Jeremy Clarkson's Farm, Benji made a spaghetti, and the next things I've got to do are iron my outfits and finish trying everything on, because I've got to think about outfits I want to wear in Paris and in Disneyland Paris. And we've just been having a chat and thinking about what we want to do. And I don't think we're going to do a full vlog from our time in Paris, just because we're working on a YouTube short and we're doing some things for a brand. However, we are obviously going to film Disneyland Paris, and I'll do a catch up in the car kind of video when we come back, and I'll get some like nice B-roll and I'll tell you everything we did, and I'll probably make some short form content from Paris too, and I'll do stories on Instagram and I'll tell you what we did and my recommendations and things. So this is what the bed looks like right now. This is not fun. I'm currently using this rail to pull together outfits, dresses I want to wear, putting ears to match bags, to do all sorts of things. But I might actually pop into the loft and see if I have any other sort of summery clothes, because it's gonna be really hot in Paris. I'm just ironing my outfits and clothes, and I've just been thinking about the fact we're doing this trip and it hasn't actually like fully sunk in yet. And because I spend every day watching pin trading videos, I have been thinking about how I can pin trade next. Our next trip to Florida is in November, but we don't plan on going to Disney. We're just going to Universal this time. We may do one day at Magic Kingdom. I haven't decided, just because I want to see the new nighttime parade. But anyway, but it's by the by, I've been thinking a lot like, oh, we could do a weekend in Disneyland Paris, but I'm like, no, because it's just not worth it right now with half the stuff closed. But anyway, I've been thinking about it so much, and I do believe in manifestation, and I do believe that like I fully manifested Paris into my life. I did the same with New York, and I can't remember, I think it was one of the Disney vlogs. We were in Target and we were talking about Broadway, and I was saying how, oh, we'll have to do a trip to New York, and we didn't know it at that time, but I had been thinking about it loads. And then within, what, a week, the New York trip came in. It was crazy, and I don't know like how else to say this, but it's happened again. I've been thinking about Disneyland Paris so much. I'm already clued up on the fact you can't trade Loungefly pins, and I know where a lot of the pin boards are, and I know that weekends are better for pin trading because they seem to have more boards out. Like, there's just so many things that I've been sort of learning as I go. Sorry, it's all a bit wobbly because I'm ironing. This job is honestly so wild. Sometimes I'm feeling overwhelmed. I get myself so burnt out. I don't seem to have any balance. Work is life, life is work. My personality is so ingrained in this job. Everything I do is judged, and some days are mentally tough. And then I get opportunities coming like this, and it just reminds me like how exciting it is and why I love it so much. There's loads of reasons I love this job, but particularly when I get a cool opportunity. This is where I'm at. Shoes, bags, toiletries, underwear, different outfits for different activities for the 2 different trips, because I count Disneyland as one and then Paris as one. And then things that I've not needed, That's all my beauty stuff that's still to go in my beauty desk that has not arrived as I'm filming. And then I've started pulling out just other bits and bobs over there. Pins, ears are all ready to go in this wash bag thing that I found in Primark a couple of years ago, and it fits ears in perfectly. I think I have like 5 pairs in there. Pins, a lanyard, and then I've even got all of my Popmark keychains because I'm going to pack them all. It's nearly 11 p.m. I'm absolutely exhausted, but I am really keen to try and get as much of this in the case before I go to bed. But thank you so much for watching this vlog today. Thank you very much to Garnier for sponsoring. I will have info about the products I mentioned down below. Let me know if you try any of them, and yeah, I'll see you again in my next vlog very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!